What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Marco,
And your girl Q.
and we back again with another story. Q, what we talking about today?
We're talking about Kim Kardashian getting robbed earlier this week.
Oh
Very
God,
interesting subject.
very. So what
So,
happened?
good.
So what happened?
So, Kim Kardashian was over in Paris in an apartment, and apparently, five guys ran in the apartment and held her at gunpoint, gagged her, tied her up, and took $10 million worth of jewelry.
Okay, that's the basic synopsis of it. Now, one thing about me, I don't believe in robbing people. If you're gonna rob somebody, rob a corporation, not an individual. I don't believe in that. But there's exceptions to every rule. I gotta let y'all know now. This is a good goddamn day's work. I keep telling y'all, this is a good day's work right here. It's not like those knuckleheads that was robbing the Asian lady for $10 and some
Right.
and some
If you're
motherfucking
gonna go
fortune
big, I
cookies.
mean, if you're gonna do it, you gotta go big.
You gotta
And
go. You
10
got
mil is a good split between five people.
exactly. And these people right here, they were professional. They went straight for the hit. They didn't molest her. They didn't rape her. None of that. These people had an agenda in mind. They was professional. Oceans
In and out.
13, 11, whatever number they on, they went in there and they got it done within 6 minutes. Now,
In and out. Now, this is the part that pisses me off. Hold on, let me tell you. These motherfuckers escaped on bikes. I'm pissed off if a motherfucker robbed me and leave on a bike.
Hey man, not a motorcycle, not a bike.
I mean, okay, because I was like, I kept reading his bike.
What the
Okay.
hell?
I was like, people in Paris ride bikes. I don't know.
Not a bike
I was
ride.
like, what the fuck? I don't know. How do you know it's a motorcycle? I
It's
ran
a
bikes like
motorcycle.
5
You
years
ain't
apart.
gonna you
You
just
assumed it was motorcycle.
you
I don't know. I need to see facts.
you rob someone for millions of dollars. You gonna get on a bike? Look, these
That's
people.
Paris. I don't know what those people do.
Now they said, first of all, it was an Airbnb that Kim was in. They have some kind of the
Contract.
Kardashians. They have some contract with Airbnb. Now I don't follow Kim K on social media at all because I don't know the point of that. The only one I follow is Rob. So I don't know if she was showing a lot of stuff on her her account on Snapchat.
Well, wait, now you know I follow her. Okay. I follow all the Kardashians.
Do you remember that day? Brother. That specific day?
No, not that specific day. I did not see what was going on that day. But I know that the ring that was stolen that Kanye gave her, you know, she flashed that a million times all over everything. Mm-hmm. It was beautiful too. One thing about that is that it's going to be hard to sell for the price that it's worth.
No. They're gonna. These are professional guys. I'm pretty sure they have a jeweler that they could get it off to. It's not a problem. So now they said she had one bodyguard, and the bodyguard, after they came from an event, the bodyguard dropped her off to the apartment, and then the bodyguard took Chloe and Kylie to a club. My problem with this situation is, why do three of you only have one bodyguard? I know it's probably expensive to hire 24-hour protection, but these are the things you got to do if you want to feel safe at night. It's like Tony Montana. He told his people, I don't give a fuck how much it costs. It make me sleep at night, and that's all that's worth. That's all that matter. That's real shit. Your safety is worth.
And at that's Kim's bodyguard too. So she released her bodyguard for her sisters to go to the club, and she was, essentially left alone. I think the professional part comes back to, they knew she was alone at that moment, for that split second.
Now they saying it might have been an inside job. Maybe the concierge who they tied up and beat up, maybe he dropped dime. Maybe he set the whole thing in motion. Now they said Kim K's assistant was downstairs in a room. She locked herself in the bathroom and she called the bodyguard. The bodyguard got there 2 minutes after the assailants already left. So these people was really, they knew what they was doing. They was in a hurry. 6 minutes in and out. That's some professionalism right there. So, me, I like the way they did it. I thought it was smooth. Now, on the other hand, it is a bad situation. I mean,
It's
that
horrible. She's a mother, and that's all they said that she was doing was, just pleading like, "I have kids, I have kids. Please don't kill me." And that's what a mom's gonna do. You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? That's what's messed up to me. What surprises me about you is that you actually believe the story. I've heard so many people who don't believe the story, who go
Look,
back and forth. But you're
look,
that person that I would think that doesn't
look,
even believe it.
look. In the back of my mind, I already know how this family are. They are professional manipulators of the press. They're habitual press manipulators. I mean, so they do have their show that's starting later on this month. It could definitely be a publicity stunt, but on the other hand, I will hope they won't stoop this low because this is a very
I agree. I
serious
don't think. I mean,
situation.
I don't. No, I don't agree. I don't think. I've seen how low they get, how stuff goes, but I do not think that they would do this one. I
I
think this one's legit.
I think time will tell. Now, if Kim K goes on another press run or anything like that, and she's not beefing up security, then we know she's full of shit because this type of stuff will traumatize anybody. See what I'm
I do
saying?
want to see how she moves, though. I do want to
Exactly.
see
If
what
she
she does.
moves better
Um,
with more bodyguards, then we know this was true. But if she's still out there with one bodyguard, they made it up. It is what it is. Now, at the end of the day, I think people need to stop being on Snapchat so much. Stop letting people know. I always remember a Cameron line back in the day where he was like, all my niggas got M16s, kid, and all we do is watch MTV Cribs. Learn not to infuriate the victim, purely stick them, shut down your security system, some shit like that. But anyway, he was basically saying this was back when everybody had MTV Cribs. He was basically saying we're gonna watch MTV Cribs, we're gonna see the background, and we're gonna get the layout of your crib, and then we're gonna come rob you. Pete, you
right.
gotta understand, people do this all day. So you
Right.
gotta be more conscious of where you're at when you're on Snapchat. If
No,
you
definitely.
one person that understands this notion is Plies. You
Right.
ain't never saw Plies inside his house on his
He always in
Instagram.
his car.
He always in his car. You don't know what Plies house look like. He don't
Right.
play them games. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
another thing though that's crazy to me is that not long ago, because I watched the Kardashians, um, Kylie had a stalker, and the stalker I think eventually got caught, but it was like two different incidents where her stalker came, and it was literally from her Snapchat, and they all agreed that it was somebody that she knew from Snapchat, and that's what they were saying. He follows me on Snapchat, and he just watches my every move, and they're like, "What the hell? Why do you keep doing it?"
I'm trying to tell you, like I already know. I know how Rick Ross mansion down there in Atlanta look, the inside of look. I know
I mean, he
how
has parties and invites the public.
Kevin Hart mansion look just from Snapchat. I could just tell just from Snapchat. So it's definitely something you got to look out for, man. It's a sad situation.
Very
Kanye
unfortunate.
West, he got off the stage very quick, stopped his concert.
As he was supposed to.
And he got out of there like as a real man should. The last thing on earth you want in life is your woman to be hurt. Me personally, how I look at things, I don't play wifey games. The only time your wifey should be injured is two ways. Either you're dead or you weren't there. Other than that,
Right.
you should be dead before any harm come to your wifey. I don't play those games. So he
Definitely agree.
he canceled that one, and then he canceled his two shows this week, and then he's gonna rebook them for later in December. So as a real man should, he went and handled his business, console his wife. So I hope she didn't make this up because
I
it'll be
know
kind
she
of
didn't make this up. I have faith that she did not make this up. And even if she would dip that low, Kanye would not.
yeah, exactly. He wouldn't do his fans like that. So, but maybe they sat there and was
Maybe
like,
not.
maybe
They
they was
did.
like, listen, we're not gonna tell Kanye until he get here.
No, he ain't with it.
This
He's
is a
not with the
crazy
shit.
family right here, man. I'm
And
trying
this
to
is the
tell
only
you.
way that I'll believe it. If that shit is recorded on Keeping Up with the Kardashians, I know
Oh
something.
Lord, oh
That's it.
Lord. Anyway, it's your boy Marco.
And your girl Q.
And go ahead, like and subscribe. And let us know. Do you think it was made up? Because they do have a show starting in like 2-3 weeks. So do you think it was made up or you think it was for real? Let us know, and we'll let you know what we think. Well, we already told you. Anyway. All right. We out.
Peace.